America had legends, champions, titans of the table, but every time they faced one man, they lost, over and over again. His name? Efren Bata Reyes. And for decades, that's the United States just couldn't figure him out. Before Efren Reyes ever set foot in an American pool hall, the United States was the undisputed king of Q sports. Names like Mike Siegel, Buddy Hall, and Earl Strickland ruled the game. They dominated tournaments, pool magazines, and backroom money matches. Pool in America was fast, assertive, aggressive, punchy, flashy. No outsider had ever come in and truly challenged that dominance until the magician arrived. In the mid-1980s, whispers of a mysterious Filipino player began to spread. He was quiet, unassuming, and devastating on the table. Efren Reyes came to the US under a fake name, Cesar Morales. Why? Because he didn't want anyone to know who he was. In smoky underground pool halls across America, he took down champion after champion, often before they even realized who they were playing. The word got out, America had a problem, and that problem was named Efren.
Reyes did a victory salute. He'll be leaving Cardiff on cloud 9 tonight.
The magician, Efren Bata Reyes.
Efren didn't just play pool, he saw it. Angles that others couldn't see, cue ball control that looked like witchcraft. While American players relied on power and pace, Efren used touch, control, and geometry. He played like he was 2 steps ahead. In 1994, he won the US Open 9-ball championship, the first non-American to ever do it. And he didn't just win, he dominated. They called it magic. But for Efren, it was just pool.
He's finally going to win a major championship. It's going to be the US Open. You know, you really have to feel good for Reyes. You know, I mean,
that's a great match. Efren Reyes is the happiest guy in the whole world right now. I tell you what, he really looks happy now.
Yeah, you know he's happy. The onus was on Reyes to perform well. He did perform well. He came up dry 3 or 4 straight times when he broke in the balls.
But maybe the most dangerous part of Efren's game was his mind. He never showed emotion, no fist pumps, no trash talk, just silence. While others cracked under pressure, Efren stayed calm, deadly calm. He'd let opponents think they had him beat, then strike back. With safeties and shots no one else would dare attempt. Earl Strickland once said, Efren plays shots no one else sees. He gets into your head. It wasn't just skill, it was psychological warfare, hidden behind a soft smile. Time after time, Efren took down America's best. In 1996, he beat Earl Strickland in a race to 120, the famous Color of Money match. The prize? $100,000. The result? Efren silenced the crowd. He didn't just win matches. He won fans, respect, and fear. Johnny Archer, Shane Van Boening, Nick Varner, they all tried. They all fell. So, why couldn't America beat Efren Reyes? Because they were playing checkers, and he was playing chess. Where they relied on power, he relied on precision. Where they rushed, he waited. He didn't just play pool, he outthought it. Years of hustling in Manila's wild pool halls shaped him. No coach, no luxury, just pure survival. By the time he reached America, he was sharper than any Q-tip on earth. Today, Efren Bata Reyes is more than a champion. He's a legend, a myth, a master. He changed American pool. He humbled giants, and he inspired a generation. They couldn't beat him. Because Efren wasn't just trying to win, he was rewriting the game.
You mentioned during the live stream that Efren was your greatest opponent. I think most people would guess that if I would have asked you. But the question is, did you immediately recognize how good Efren was and that you and him would have this long battle that lasted your career? Or did it take you a while to realize that, holy crap, this Efren guy's not going away? I got to play this guy for decades.
Well, he won the first tournament he came here and played.
Yeah?
I think I finished third. I would have played him.
Did you know in that tournament?
I think Billy Johnson beat me. He played Billy Johnson in the finals. And then Billy Johnson, the first time he saw him play and he beat him in the tournament, he told everybody he was the greatest player he'd ever seen.
Wow.
So, but he was right. And I don't think anybody really thought about it. You know, he played one tournament.
Right.
He kept winning and kept, you know, making all these crazy shots, which we thought were luck in the beginning, you know.
Until he keeps doing it.
He keeps doing it, and then he's the greatest kicker there's ever been, without a doubt.
Right.
Of course, all them Filipino guys kick good. I don't know. They're just born to kick good. I don't know. It's a tough country over there, you know. I was just over there, and you know, they're the toughest players on the planet, without a doubt. The most resilient, because you know they're fighting for anything they can get. You know, it's a tougher life there than it is here. And you know, even though I grew up with nothing, literally, you know, I was born on a farm, grew up under a tobacco stalk. You know.
When did you realize that Efren was as good as you came to see that he is? Do you remember the moment you realized how good he was?
I didn't think I was that good when I first saw him at the tournament in Houston. It took a while.
Yeah.
For me, you know, to start seeing how good he was.
Yeah.
If this story gave you chills, hit that like button, subscribe for more pool legends and underdog stories, and share this with someone who still thinks pool is just a game. Because once you see what Efren Reyes did, you'll never look at the table the same way again.